So, is the Omnishaver and the Omnishave shave butter worth it? In today's video, we talk to see my first impressions, whether I should switch to this razor or not. Watch this video if you want to know if you should purchase this. So you want to know how I know my channel is getting bigger? A few months ago, I was actually talking about a video about me kind of balding. And as you can see, my hairline is pretty receding. And one of my normal routines is actually just shaving as well. So if you can't tell, I've been actually growing my kind of like stubble. You know, I'm Asian, so I don't got that much. Like, I'm Chinese, bro. But I don't have that much hair, so I typically like to shave every single day, and I thought it'd be really cool to kind of do this experiment where I shave one half of my head with my normal shaver and shave the other half with the Omnishaver as well. I've actually, to be fair, no one's ever taught me how to shave ever. My dad never taught me or anything like that. So I've really kind of had to learn by myself. But one thing I really liked about this, and I was actually looking at this product before I went bald, but I've been using an electronic razor. I currently have this Panasonic one. Let me just go grab it for a second. And bam, I've been actually using this for quite a while. I've actually been very happy with this foil razor, and I can use it in the shower and stuff. But sometimes I just want a closer shave, and that's something that you can't get with electronic shavers, even though this one does a pretty good job for a quick job. Now, another thing that I usually shave with too is this Merkur or whatever, this safety blade razor. It's really cool. All you gotta do is just unscrew it and it comes apart, and you have the blade with and you just replace the razor blade, right? So I do this. The only problem is that it's really sharp and I tend to nick myself a lot. So like when I go across my head, I always like rub my head and there's always bloody spots and stuff like that. So even though I love how close this is, it's not my favorite tool. Yeah, so that's kind of like my shavers that I've used in the past. I've used some Norcello, Philips type of products too. But what I realized too, if you're bald, it doesn't really get a close shave, and sometimes when I shave it gets really spotty, and that's really embarrassing. So I think it's kind of cool to have a specific shaver to kind of cut my bald head, especially if I want a closer shave. Just to let you know, Omnishaver did send me free products, so they wanted me to review it. They asked me, hey, would you be open to reviewing this product? I told them as long as the product is good, I don't mind reviewing it. So I am not being paid for this, although I got free product. So I will definitely try this out and see if it's really good or not. And they also told me whoever buys through my link, they did give me an affiliate account as well. So if you guys really want to support my channel, please buy through my affiliate link. And also they gave me a choice between, you know, taking the full 25% off or taking 15% and 10% discount for you guys. So I just decided, you know what, might as well share the wealth. I don't need to take everything. If I can pass on some savings to you, that'd be great. So on to the shave, guys. Whoop. So as you can see, I have like a huge bald spot right here, man. So I will actually be kind of cutting it. I'm going to do one side through the Panasonic razor right over here. So this will be this side. The other one, I will be using the Omnishaver right here and shaving with this. So I think it's gonna turn out pretty well. Let's take a look. So maybe this is a better angle so that you can see, but this is me after 1 week of not shaving. I have quite a bit of hair. Usually for like these type of razors, you want shorter amount of hair, but this is the best I can do right now. Let me move this back. And let's see. Let's open up this Omnishaver really quick. So it comes in this sort of thing, if you can see it. Let me focus this a little bit more. But this is how it comes. Apparently it's a self-sharpening blade. There's a lot of perks to it, but I'm gonna try it, see if this works out. I'm gonna shave this part, and The company also gave me a shea butter as well. And to be honest, I've actually never used a shea butter in my life. So let me take a quick sniff test. Ooh, smells very eucalyptus-y, but there is lavender oil, I smell that, rosemary oil, jojoba oil, tea tree oil. So there's a lot of essential oils in here too, man. So my dad never taught me how to shave, so I've always had to do it. So if I am fucking off with my shaving technique, leave it in the comments too. All right, so why don't we do this? Warming up my hair with kind of hot water and stuff, just to kind of soften everything up. And I wonder how you use this. So it tells you apply a thin layer of shave butter to dampen skin, damp skin if my skin is damp. Shave with the Omnishaver and rinse with warm water. So let's try this. Let's open this up. There we go. Ooh, there's all this butter right over here. So why don't we do, I don't know, we'll start off with 1 squirt. I don't really know how this works, but, or maybe a few squirts. And let's switch the camera one more time so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Smells really nice. This butter smells really nice. Kind of, like, I'm an essential oils type of person, so yeah, but it's really absorbing into my skin. I don't know if my hair is way too long for this, to be honest with you, but it smells really good at least. So let's wet this Omnishaver really quick and see how it does. All right, so, ooh, look at that. First cut, man. First cut. Woo. Ooh, it slides really well. I think you go back and forth like that, right? Ooh, this cuts really well. Holy shit. Like, dude, I literally can shave my head so freaking quick. I really like this a lot. Obviously, I wish I was like in the shower or something so I could do it, but oh my god. Let's see the instructions if I'm doing this, but look at that already. So I decided to look at these instructions again, and it says, very important that you make continuous non-stop back and forth strokes until your shave is complete to make sure it cleans and polishes. So also, it does not need to be rinsed during your shave. It's made in a way that it gets pulled with every pass. So literally I can just go back and forth like that, and it will collect the hair and really shave. And let's try the back. Usually the back is always really tough, but let's see. This actually, seriously, this might be one of my favorite shavers. I think I already nicked myself with because I had a pimple on my head, but look at this, man. It's shaving so well. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but the thing with manual razors too is like it's hard to see what you shave and what you don't shave with. So man, but I'm really liking this Omnishaver a lot. I would highly actually recommend it. I think a lot of people say, like, is it worth it? We'll see what my head looks like after, but man, this is like one of the best shavers I've really had in my, like, at least for my head and shit, you know? Because when I use other razors, it's a lot tougher, and this one is like really great. And like, I'm making a huge mess on my counter and stuff, but let's kind of get over here. And I'm not sure like how long these blades like really last, so if you need to replace it or anything. I think it says it self sharpens and stuff or self cleans. Let's kind of rinse this off, make sure that this is all done. even though it says you don't need it. But okay, you can see I actually already nicked myself. Like, I have a small bloody spot right here, you can tell. But I don't know if it's just me not using it right or something like that. But it's better than a straight blade. Like, using something like this is really a pain in the ass. Like, I don't like using something like this. Not for my head. But man, this is really good. Now, one of the harder things about this is actually kind of shaving around my ear. If you can't see, there's like the strip. And I don't know if there's a good way. I'm just flattening out my ear and trying to use it for that. How well does it work on face though? I'm not even sure if it's used for face, but looks like it does a decent job. Look at all this hair, man. Holy shit. So this is the problem with shaving the back of your head. You can never see what hairs are missing or anything like that. And that's why it's probably important to shave on a regular basis so that you don't miss any spots. I think it's really embarrassing when you start shaving and you're definitely missing like patches and shit. But in general, from what I feel in the back of my head, very smooth shave, and it's pretty much as good as like one of these safety razors, honestly, if not better. So I really like it a lot. Alright, so let's clean off some of the hair and see. There's a bit of razor bump if you can't tell. It is kind of irritated a little bit, but in general it's not a bad shave. And like, look how fucked up my shaving job is, right? Alright, now let's take something like this ES8243A. It's a wet and dry shaver by Panasonic. I've had this for a while. I actually like this a lot, especially for, you know, every single day use. I usually bring it in the shower and stuff. And let's compare the other side of my head and see how long it takes to shave. Honestly, I think if my hair was a lot shorter, it would shave a lot better, but let's see this side. So you can tell it has a lot of trouble shaving like this thicker part of my hair, but when like for my bald spot and stuff, it's pretty good at it as well, right? So let me shave a little more, and then every once in a while, every once in a while for this too, you gotta clean it out. So I gotta dump it in the sink. So in general, this one takes a lot longer, and if you can't tell, once you wet it, then I actually nicked myself because I had a pimple up here. But once you actually wet it, you get this like really nasty like powder stuff. It's like a mix of like my hair. It's a mix of my hair and whatnot. So I would say for a bulk shave, I really like this when my hair is a lot smaller or a lot shorter, right? But as far as using it as initial shave, I would probably use both of these. If I was really lazy one week, I would probably use this first and then kind of finish it off with this, not worrying whether I'm gonna nick myself or not. This one, I can tell that there's some bumps and whatnot, but it does a really quick job. Usually when I keep my hair a lot shorter, I just like use this all the time and there's no problem, but definitely like there's no problem using this as well. I think it's a really great product so far. And look at this, like I could finish off with that other razor, but honestly I prefer to use this one. Look at how fast it cuts, man, compared to electronic razor. And I don't know, maybe barbers are like, oh, what the fuck are you doing and shit, but like Dude, this works so well, man. I really like it a lot. It takes out a huge chunk of hair. Look at this. Oh yeah. It looks like my first time shaving right now. Holy shit. Let's clean some of this hair off and see how clean my hair is. Feel like I left this part on by accident, but you know, like this part, it looks pretty clean. So pretty close shave. If you look at the difference between this side and this side, there looks like there's a lot more razor burn on this side, but this side is pretty unnicked and whatnot. But liking it so far. I'm gonna finish up cleaning up my face because it looks really awkward right now. So let me get to it. And oh my god, I forgot to leave a final review as I was, after I shaved my head and stuff. As you can tell, it's grown a little bit. But honestly, I really love the Omnishaver. I think it's a really great addition to the electronic one, right? So usually when it comes to razors, if I have more time and I want a really clean, quick look, I'll just use the shea butter. I really love the shea butter just because, you know, it smells really nice, but also it's really good for your skin, especially with all those essential oils in there. So I just love rubbing it through my head and just really shaving in the shower. But I also like sometimes I like using my electronic one too. So if you guys want to pick these up, I'll leave the links below. I get cuts for every one of those, but all that goes back into my channel. It really supports really great content. So yeah, there's perks to both. I would recommend, hey, get both razors. And if you guys have any other questions about balding or getting older or anything like that, let me know in the comments as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I just want to thank you, Omnishaver, for really sending this free product to me. Really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.